give me 4 squats. 1. And what I'm looking for here, this is a ton of stuff. I'm walking to see if the feet stay parallel, the heels don't come off the ground. If there's a ton of things here. So I have to do that. That tells me right off the get-go that he's okay, kind of, okay? And then we'll come over here and we'll do these things, same idea. Lift. You're, right?
It wasn't me.
Okay, lift your legs up and down. So she lifts, right? So we got that. Now she's going to push up towards me, push up. What is this doing? It's flexing her quadriceps all the way up to the top, concentric contraction up to the top, do an isometric hold, and let me down slowly. That's an eccentric, right? So coming up here, pull back down, pull back, concentric, 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 hold at the bottom, isometric hold. Now let me up slowly, eccentric, right? So now, you always find out, ask them where it hurts the most. So like with you, it's going to be, I already know what's wrong with you. So they'll point to something. That's the last thing you're ever going to try to touch, because they'll not like it. So some easy stuff off the get-go to kind of build the confidence up and stuff. Osgood slider's going to be right here. They're going to have pain there. And all you do for Osgood slider to find out is you just push there and there'll be pain. It's pretty easy. Okay, coming up here, this is your patella tendon. And we have some people here that have patella tendonitis, and it'll squeak. So they just go back and forth like this. She's got a little bit, and it'll squeak. For me anymore, it's hard because I don't know if it's an arthritis in my fingers or it's not. So, and then we come on up. So now, remember the video was a great one. We have patella, and under here there's fat pad. It's not something that you can like lose by not eating candy or something, but there's a fat pad underneath there, and you come up here like this, and you squeeze it underneath there. And that's, what's your goal? Cause pain, right? So we have Osgood slider, patella tendonitis, fat pad. Now we come up here, and now what we're going to do here, the goal is we're going to have the kneecap grind on the bottom. So you don't want to tell them. So we're going to do this. Hold that down as much as you can. Relax, relax, relax. I'm not going to hurt you. Come all the way up the top, and now go ahead and flex. Okay, good. So she's smooth. Now, some of you guys found out that already hurt, right? Okay. So if that hurts, that's chondromalacia patella, or CMP. Okay? Coming on down. Well, this is all seated. I'm going to show you different ways how to do it. This is from a chair, which I like. My hands now are really important. My fingers tell me how our hamstrings are doing, because they have to be relaxed. Everybody got that? Hamstrings relaxed. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull this way, but I'm also sometimes I'm going to put my hands up on top of the tibia, so as I come forward, I can kind of gauge how far out it came. Now, people don't buy into that, but I do when I look at the book. So you can come out here, back and forth. Out this way is ACL, back that way is PCL, and then I rotate the foot to get different bands out and back. Okay? With me? You can also do a Lockman. You come up halfway, and all you do here is just come back to about again. Okay? Okay? That's ACL and PCL. LCL on the outside, just relax, relax. Make sure that it's got to go straight. Relax, go full extension. I'm using my legs, so everything's here. I just open, shut, open, shut. Real important not to make it look like you're doing something. Because if you come in here and they're going to freak. So open, shut, open, shut. The other thing you do with an LCL is if she puts her leg like this and drops it down, you can palpate that leg. And so it'll be real hard. So MCL, the same idea. In fact, I'll do it this way so you guys can keep on filming that side. Is here. MCL, same idea, relax. You got to go north of the brake line. Open, shut. So full extension, open, shut. Down here, open, shut. Okay, the only other thing you have left to do from this one is meniscus. And you can do it from a seated position, but eventually we're going to have to do it when they're laying down. And what you're going to do here is you're going to put your hand so that you can feel the medial joint line, the lateral joint line, and eventually you want to go ahead and also feel that's popping underneath the kneecap. So you have to be able to differentiate where these poppings are coming from. So you can put it here or here, however you want to do your hands, but what I want you to be able to feel is the medial joint line, lateral joint line, and any kind of crepitation underneath their kneecap. So however you do that. So here, still this way. And once again, this will hurt. So we come up here, and we go all the way here as far as we can. Okay? And then here, from this point here, we go ahead and we turn it this way and bring it back out. And then we'll do the same thing here, here, and then come to this point here, and then we'll turn it this way. Except on a real person, we're going to go ahead and do this. Okay? And the idea behind it. is that if they have meniscus, they'll verbally say something. And if I have anything here, then I'm going to hug and lay them back down. Okay? That's it. And then you can do patella for a fracture, tibia, and you can.
What if your hands like aren't big enough?
They will be. No, everybody here has, unless the problem you run into is you have a really big leg, and the thing will happen, they'll still scream. The other thing is like with meniscus, they'll do I have to do a standing one, have them stand and rotate, and they'll fall. Not really what you're supposed to do, but it's a standing before a test, because what happens, how they tore it was they stepped, turn and planted, and that'll flop it out.